Hello guys, my name's Arturo, and today I was feeling kinda blue, if you can't tell, with the jacket and the shirt that I always wear in all my videos. It's my favorite shirt. Anyways, yeah, I was kinda feeling blue, and I was like, hey, maybe I should record some more videos, and today I had an interesting topic that I wanted to talk about, something that's kinda close to home base, and that is comic book collecting. Now, I am a big Star Wars fan, as you can all tell with all the Star Wars stuff. This is barely scratching the surface, but yeah, I like to also collect comic books, and I like to collect, you guessed it, Star Wars comics. And honestly, once you get to the point where you have like 50 comics, you kind of get confused on what you have and what you don't have. So you decide to build a list. And honestly, this video is going to be all about organizing your comics, and a great easy way to keep track of all of them so you don't have to buy the exact same thing again, because I've had this problem already where I've bought 2 of the exact same comics, which really stinks because then you have to do a trade. Or if you're cool with the comic book store like I am, which I'm going to talk about a certain comic book store later, yeah, you could trade them off for different comics, and that's really cool of them. But first, let me talk about comic book collecting and the problems. The problems with comic book collecting, the most problems I've seen from many comic book collectors, is once you hit a certain point of comics, you kind of forget the covers, you kind of forget what you already have, and since there's so many different series, it's like, it's really hard to keep track of what you have. And my problem was, when I went to the comic book store, I would just buy comics in bulk. So I'd buy like maybe 20, 30 comic books, and then I would forget that I already had that one or that one, and it would become a big problem because you're wasting money buying extra comic books, and then it relies on you having to trade with someone or sell it off for a cheaper price, so you're still losing money. But I found this quick and easy way to keep track of comic books by just scanning barcodes. And I found this app called CLZ Comics. It's on the Android store, or the Google Play Store. I don't know if it's on Apple, but if you have an Android phone, I can guarantee it is on Google Play. And what's cool about this is that you scan the barcode using this app called CLZ Comics, and honestly, it will scan the barcode, pick out the comic book with the cover, and it would categorize it for you in your collection. So, for example, I have this Chewbacca one. I'm going to go to one where I have multiple of one type of comic. So, there's a new series called Poe Dameron, which I'm for sure that a lot of y'all have heard because he's part of The Force Awakens. He's a new character. And when the first comic came out, there were so many different variants, which are different types of the same comics, just different covers. It's really hard to keep track of which variants I already had. So when I got this app, I scanned the barcode on each one, and it will tell me which ones I have. So on the right hand side of your side, you can see numbers, and they all say 1F, 1J, 1M, 1N, and 1P. Those are all the different types of variants, so you never get the same one. But what's also helpful about this app is that it shows you the pictures on the left-hand side. So on the left-hand side, you can see the covers, so it kind of gives you that mental image that you already have that. So whenever you're at a comic book store, you can just pull out this app and be like, whoa, I already have this comic, let me buy something else, and it's really, really helpful. Now, on the topic of comic books, there's a really cool place by San Marcos, that's where I am right now in Texas State, and there's a really cool place called Comic Relief. This is a really cool comic book store. I really like it because they sell the comic books for what they are priced on the comics, which most places, if you go to them and you try looking up for new comics, they'll charge you a little more, like $4.25, $4.60. But it's a little store filled with comics, but it's also filled with Star Wars collectibles. So you already know I'm attracted to this store. Like, it is amazing. Like, it is so awesome. I love the store, and I'm really happy that I can talk about it and let other people know, hey, go to the store because it's really awesome. And the people there, they're really nice, and they will get to know you once you go there, like 2-4 times. Like me, I go there all the time. I'm planning on going there later, but yeah, it's a really cool place. I really recommend it. It's right by Bobcat Stadium, and there's a little bit of traffic getting there, and their hours are kind of weird. It's 10 to 7, which isn't actually that weird, but for a college student who's up till like 1 o'clock in the morning, it's kind of weird. But yeah, it's a really cool place. I really recommend that you go, and also I recommend that you get this app. I'm not sponsored by this app in any way. It's actually $15 if you want the full version. I'm using the free version, the free trial version, because the free trial version will let you store up to 100 comic books, and I only have 63, so, of the Marvel comics. I have a bunch of Dark Horse comics, but we don't talk about Dark Horse. Dark Horse isn't that good. But yeah, until I hit the 100 mark, I'll pay the $15 for the full app. It's a great app. It's really easy to use, and you never buy the same duplicate ever again. So I really recommend that you get it if you're an Android Google Play user, and if you're an iPhone user, I really recommend that you search it up and just tell me if it does exist. Let me know in the comments. This was a question from y'all guys asking how to store my comics. So if you have any other videos, suggestions, like other questions you want me to answer in a video response, please leave it down in the comments. If you like this video, please leave a like, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the left hand side, on that little subscribe button right there. I don't know if I'm holding it, maybe now. But yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time.